We welcome you live to Dorrance Field, and we are underway today. Johns Hopkins and Carolina. Matchup of two teams inside the top 15 in the Inside Lacrosse polls, and two 3-1 ball clubs. First face-off won by Zach Tucci and the Tar Heels, coming off a win over Brown earlier in the week. And Lance Tillman out there starting on the top midfield line. Here's Tillman, a rip into the top of the net. And Carolina strikes first.
Carolina goal by number 0, Lance Tillman, unassisted.
Harrison Schertzinger got banged up a little bit in that Brown game, so and Carolina gets into their offensive set, leading 1-0. Lance Tillman, the goal scorer for the Tar Heels. He's back out there on the top midfield line today with Henry Schertzinger and Ryan O'Connell. Here's Henry. Back up top, Tillman. A look to Gray, who goes low to high. And it's a 2-0 start for Carolina on the 13th goal of the season from Chris Gray. Playing on that starting attack this season. Angelos looks middle, that's a goal. Garrett Degnon, the first of the game for Johns Hopkins. Seventh of the season for Degnon, the senior, who has now scored at least 1 point in 23 assists. Here he is with 15 to shoot. Gray, backhanded shot, no good. Curson is there. Still got some heat on that one. And with the shot clock going down, a nice save by Josh Curson in net, and a good clear from Hopkins against this Carolina ride. Got to get a shot off. They do. Krieg beats it low. Good read from Colin Krieg. Seeing the ball well early, and a nice outlet pass. Connor Marr in transition. Solomon feeds doorstep Gray. He's free. He scores. Second of the game for Chris Gray.
Carolina goal by number 4, Chris Gray. Assisted on the play by number 8, Keaton Solomon.
Chris Gray led the Tar Heels in scoring last year. Set a program right. Watches him. Lone loss this season for Hopkins came to Georgetown, a top 4 team in the country. Epstein step down shot. It's 3-2. Joey Epstein, who leads the team in goals, puts his 11th in the back of the net this season. Talking with head coach Peter Millman earlier in the week, he said about his senior Joey Epstein, he just wants the ball in those big moments. He is a 3-time captain for the Blue Jays. Second 3-time captain in the program since 1950. Zach Tucci off the faceoff win, sliding on the turf. There's an open shot for Nicky Solomon. Off the feed from Chris Gray, Carolina responds right away. It was Solomon to Gray last time. That time UNC replacing so much in that midfield group. 370 combined career points from their starters last year. Chris Gray, touch pass in front, too easy. Jacob Kelly's first of the day.
Carolina goal by number 9, Jacob Kelly. Assisted on the play by number 4, Chris Gray.
So Kelly's on the board after 8 points in the last game. He enters today second on the team in points, 15th in the nation, one of the captains for the Heels. Traded time at that starting attack spot with Brian Cameron last year. Now a clear-cut starter at attack. UNC's largest lead, they're up by 3. Big face-off win for the Blue Jays. Tyler Dunn. Now Dunn's going to have an opportunity, and he scores! The face-off man, Tyler Dunn, with his 3rd goal. So a couple shots from that 15 to 20 yard range off the mark. Shot clock down to 15. Carolina defense looking better in the early stages than they have at points this season. Shot clock at 5. DeSimone wraps around. Jump shot somehow finds the back of the net. Late in the shot clock, Connor DeSimone dials one up for himself. And the Blue Jays are... Roll dodge by Angelos. Jack Keogh. Looking for that cutter middle. Degnan on the doorstep, deflects off Cregan in, and we've got a tie game. Second of the day for Garrett. 8th of the season for the senior out of Hardwood, Maryland. Our heels. The lefty Zinsner, he can really shoot it from the outside. You can see how the ball not really rolling out today. Very wet surface. Chris Gray. Working on Scott Smith. Chris Gray doing Chris Gray things.
Carolina goal, number 4, Chris Gray.
A hat trick in the first half for Chris. Just another day at the office for him. 6-5 UNC back in front. Gray already has 5 points. He's got 2 assists to his name as well. 15th of the season for him. Clean win by Tyre. Step down shot. Nothing but net. Nikki Solomon does a little dance afterwards, and Carolina quickly goes back up by 2. All starts with Tyre, who's credited with the assist, and he's come for 2. UNC 33% on the man up at capitalizing this season. Chris Gray, man up goal. 4th of the game for number 4. He's got 6 points in the opening half.
Chris Gray, 6 on the play by 44. PJ Gibson.
Tillman, his 2nd of the first half. UNC has its largest lead. They lead it 9-5.
Carolina goal by number 0, Lance Tillman, unassisted.
Tillman, they're 6 for 7 clearing today now. Shot to the face of Keogh, that's a penalty. Upcoming on Matt Wright. They will go on the man up after this possession concludes. DeSimone rolling around the cage and scoring. An important one for Hopkins to stop the 4-0 run. And remember that penalty incoming. Connor DeSimone on the goal. That's his 2nd today. And they don't clear it. Now UNC in transition. This is where Gray is so good. Surveying his options. Solomon in front. Kelly. Tic-tac-toe. Every attack member got a touch. And the Tar Heels score first in the second half.
Number 8, Nikki Solomon.
That is a play that Ryan O'Connell shifts to his left hand, now back to his right. Rebound to Schertzinger, great save. Curson, back-to-back, really good ones there. He's standing tall. That's now 13 saves for Curson. Actually, I shorted him a couple. They just updated 15 saves. Can he make another? Chris Gray. That's a penalty coming, and it'll come right here. Tripped and pushed down from behind, so Tar Heels will go on the man up. These jerseys getting a little dirty out there. Lance Tillman, one of them. He's got 2 goals today. Rain seems to have stopped for the moment, but it has been pretty consistent throughout. O'Connell. Chris Gray. Hands free. Upper left 90. 5 goals on the game for Chris Gray.
Carolina goal by number 4, Chris Gray. Assistant.
7 total points, and we are in the third quarter. That is high cheese. Gary Gate, their new head coach. Syracuse, by the way, lost yesterday to Virginia ACC opener. 20-11, Cavaliers won. And kind of a so-so start for the ACC and out-of-conference early action for their lofty standards, at least. But Virginia's looked really good. Big shot, Solomon, into the back of the net. Tar Heels have their largest lead, and they have doubled up Hopkins.
Carolina goal by number 8, Nikki Solomon. Assistant on the play by number 9, Jacob Kelly.
That's a hat trick for Nikki. Up to 8 goals on the season. It looked like a violation on Dunn. He races off the field. UNC putting together one of the more complete games they've had this season against a really good Hopkins team. Hopkins out of the Big Ten, which is always good. ACC and Big Ten, 2 of the premier conferences right now in college lacrosse. O'Connell scores! Another goal scored today for Carolina. And they add to their largest lead. It's 13-6. Chris Gray right in front, goal number 6 today. You just can't stop that man.
Chris Gray, assistant on the play by number 2, Henry Schertzinger.
8 points on the game for Chris Gray. DeSimone flings it to Joey Epstein, the senior, 3-time captain. One of the top players in the Big Ten. Keeping his eye on Cage. Joey to the middle. He scores! A diving goal from Joey Epstein in the first of the second half for Hopkins. Coming off a 14-11 win over Brown. Degnan. Good save by Krieg, but on the rebound, that's a goal. Back-to-back goals for Hopkins. There's still time left for a run here. Joey Epstein credited with the goal from in front. Hopkins has shifted things back their way here, scoring the last 2 goals, evening up the time of possession in this fourth quarter. This is a big offensive possession. Epstein scores! He's got 4 today, and Hopkins is coming. 3 in a row. This quarter, Hopkins has scored the last 3. It's a 5-goal game. Tyre there on a huge face-off. Carolina in transition. Look out, Chris Gray, 7 today. And a timely one for the leader, Chris Gray. Tyre a little hobbled, who got that thing started. Trainers going to come out to check him out. He's had such a great game. Hate to see that. So lead back up to 6, and Andrew Tyre being helped off in the country not that long ago. So 6 really good programs right now. Angelo scores. So Hopkins puts one in the back of the net. 9 seconds remaining. They get into double figures today and trail by 5. First of the day for Angelos. He's the 5th different goal scorer. We're going to tick away the clock and celebrate. Really strong win today for UNC in kind of a prove-it type of game. Everyone comes out and hugs Colin Krieg, the winning goalie again, as the sophomore does a nice job in net. But it's really the UNC defense improving around him. The face-off strong again. Tar Heels, as we take a look at the final